electric field intensity at any point due to a short electric dipole. Not necessary the point is on the axis or in the equatorial plane. For that, let us consider a short electric dipole at the point O of dipole moment P. P is the dipole moment. We have to find or calculate the electric field at a distance r. At a distance r from the dipole, that is from the center of the dipole, and making an angle theta with the dipole, that is with the direction of the dipole moment. Clear? Then you can say the coordinate of this point is r comma theta. We have already deduced two expressions for the electric dipole moment due to dipole into special points. One is U1, which is on the axial point. If the dipole is short, that means L is much less than R, that is length of the dipole is very less compared to the distance of the field point. Then we get E equals to 2p by 4 pi epsilon naught r2. And we have also deduced an expression for the electric field intensity due to a dipole at a point on the equatorial plane, which is minus p vector divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r2. Now we are going to find the electric field intensity at a point, at any point whose coordinates are comma theta. For that, we divide this dipole into two components. We have already learnt from the vector analysis. A vector can be divided into two components, right? One is, say, this is, and other is, say, this. Clear? The electric dipole moment is divided into two components. One is along OP vector, that is along R vector, and other component is perpendicular to OP vector, that means perpendicular to R vector. And the dipole moment or component along R vector will be equal to P cos theta, and component perpendicular to R vector is P sin theta. Now we can assume two electric dipole of dipole moment P cos theta and P sin theta in place of one dipole, which was the original dipole P. That means now we can assume that there is no P, original dipole is absent, but there is two dipole, one of dipole moment P cos theta whose direction along OP, and another dipole of dipole moment P sin theta whose direction is perpendicular to R vector. Now the field, that means electric field at P due to the dipole of dipole moment P cos theta will be equal to is, if E1, then E1 equals to what? Electric field at P due to this dipole is E1 equals to 2. Is it P? No. This will be P cos theta because the dipole moment of this dipole is P cos theta. Therefore, this will be P cos theta divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r cube. And what will be the direction? Direction will be along r hat. That means this will be E1 vector. This is along OP vector or r vector, whatever. Similarly, field at P due to the dipole moment P sin theta is E2 equals to P sin theta. This is the dipole, right? This is the dipole, and this point is on the perpendicular bisector of the axis of this dipole. That means this point is on the equatorial plane of the dipole, this which has the dipole moment P sin theta. That means you have to apply this result. That means E2 will be equal to P sin theta. P will be replaced by P sin theta because here dipole moment is P sin theta. P sin theta divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r cube. Minus means what? Direction. Opposite to the dipole. This is the dipole moment, right? This is the dipole moment. Then what will be the direction of E2? Here E2 will be opposite to that. That means this will be E2. You have to write this. This will be E2. This is the direction of the dipole moment, and opposite to that will be the field due to this dipole at the point OP. That means it will be, you can say along PM vector. Then write this point as M along PM vector. The electric field at the point P will be vector sum of this E1 and E2, which is perpendicular to each other. Therefore, the resultant electric field at P due to the dipole P is this. Let us say this is E vector, and which makes an angle makes an angle phi with E1, that is R vector. Therefore, the magnitude of the resultant electric field E will be equal to root over E1 square plus E2 square plus 2E1 E2 cos of this angle, which is 90 degree, and cos 90 is 0. Therefore, root over E1 square plus E2 square. That means this square plus this square. 2P cos theta divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r cube whole square plus P sin theta divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r cube whole square. We can take common P divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r cube whole square. Then what will you get? P by 4 pi epsilon naught r cube whole square common. Then we get 2 cos theta whole square, which is equals to 4 cos square theta, and here we get sin theta whole square, that means plus sin square theta. Or you can write, you may bring outside this term, that means P divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r cube. I am bringing it outside the root over, and 4 cos square theta plus, replace sin square theta by 1 minus cos square theta. We know sin square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta. Therefore, we get P divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r cube into root over 3 cos square theta plus 1. This is the electric field, rather magnitude of the electric field at any point at a distance r from the electric dipole and making an angle theta with the direction of the dipole moment is equal to E is this. Again we see here E is proportional to 1 by r cube. And what will be the direction? We get the direction if we find the angle phi. Now we can write tan phi is equal to what? Tan phi. This is phi. This is E2. Therefore this length will be E2 and this length is E1. And tan phi will be equal to E2 by E1. Or you may write E2 by E1. Now E2 is what? This is P sin theta divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r cube. And E1 is what? This. Therefore you can write 2p cos theta divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r cube. Or you can these two cancel out and pp also, or you can write p sin theta divided by 2p cos theta. pp cancels out, that means you can write half tan theta. Therefore we get the magnitude of the electric field P divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r cube into root over 3 cos square theta plus 1 and phi angle, that is the angle of resultant electric field with the r vector phi is equal to tan inverse half tan theta. Now we are taking two special points. One special point is if the field point P is on the axis, that means if position is on end on position, that is point is on the axis. For that case, this is the dipole. Now where will be the point? Point will be in this line. That means what will be the angle? Angle will be 0. And for that case, U will be equal to, put here, P by 4 pi epsilon naught r cube root over 3 cos square theta, cos square 0 degree plus 1. Cos 0 is 1. That means 3 plus 1, 4. 4 means, root 4 means 2. That means you get 2p divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r cube. And this result we have reduced earlier. Now what will be the direction? What is the direction? Phi. Phi is tan inverse half tan 0. Tan 0 is 0. That means tan inverse 0. That means 0. That means the same direction of the dipole. That means you can write E equals to minus 2p vector divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r cube. And second special case is 2. If the position is on the equatorial plane, that means if the point or position is on the broad side on position, broad side on position, for that case, broad side on position means this is the dipole and the point is on the perpendicular bisector of the axis. That means for that case, angle theta is 90 degree. And for this case, theta equals to 90 degree, and you get E equals to, put 90 degree, you will get P by 4 pi epsilon naught r cube, because cos 90 is 0. 3 into 0 is 0. 0 plus 1 is 1. Root 1 is 1. Therefore P by 4 pi epsilon naught r cube. And angle phi is equal to what? Tan inverse half tan theta is 90 degree. Tan 90 is infinity. Now tan inverse infinity is again 90 degree. That means what? This is what? R vector, right? Phi is the angle with R, right? Phi is the angle with this vector, which is R. Now in this case, this is the R pointing towards upside. That is this blue line. This. And make an angle 90 degree with this. That means along this direction. This will be the direction. This is the R and making an angle 90 degree with the R. That means vector will be along this direction. That means resultant electric field will be along this direction, which is opposite to P vector. Right? We have deduced those results earlier. Now, if you just remember this result, you will get the electric field intensity at any point, whether it is on the end-on position or whether it is on the broadside on position. That means whether it is on the axial point or in the equatorial plane. You will get the result due to short dipole. Mind it, due to a short dipole. Short dipole means length of the dipole is very less compared to the length of the or distance of the field point from the center of the electric dipole.